Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you are amazing. I want to just do a bit of a video today and impart some of my own personal wisdom and experience. And I've been really tapping into the energy of the snake. Given that we're coming towards like the end of 2025. Which is the year of the snake, and I know it doesn't end officially until February, which is the Chinese New Year. I think it's the 16th or 17th, but nonetheless, it's very, very much present. Now, what I want to talk about is, I know that's still good. I want to talk about with the energy of the snake, and I got the download very, very clearly. The old you is dead. That skin has been shed. So you can apply that however you want, but that's what I'm feeling. So there's a lot of mourning when it comes to shedding a skin, because you're mourning the past, right? You're mourning the past, but it's really important that we don't get stuck in the past, that we allow ourselves to forgive and release and move on, because we are infinite souls, right? And we're to move through the experiences and keep moving. We're not actually meant to cling to old versions of us. Now, what happens is we can cling to the past memories, past people that have been shown to us it's time to let go of, right? And so that's where the pain comes from a lot of the time, because you know, when a snake sheds its skin, it's like outgrown it, right? So it's like it's busting out of it, and for it to try and like shrink back into the old skin would be extremely painful, because it would have to like shrink itself down right in to get it, but it's already broken. So often we think that mourning the past is like being really sad because we've had to leave people behind or whatever, but it's really, if we think about it, it's really about us. It's about mourning the old version of us. And something that I got really, really, really clearly as a download for myself, and this may resonate with you, is that when we mourn the past and we mourn an old version of ourselves, it actually is based in forgiveness. And I'm not like, yes, other people, but I'm talking about forgiving ourselves. And I've written a couple of things down to explain this. So forgiving ourselves for tolerating disrespect, forgiving ourselves for settling for less than we deserve, forgiving ourselves for allowing things to slide when we should have stood on business, forgiving ourselves for taking every offer or person or whatever that was offered to us that we knew was wrong for us, right? Forgiving ourselves for thinking that abuse was love, forgiving ourselves for going against our intuition when we knew better, for believing lies, for thinking that God wants us to suffer, forgiving ourselves for staying instead of leaving sooner, and forgiving ourselves for not realizing our worth and our value, and forgiving people for doing all of that and not seeing our worth, and then thanking God for closing doors so we can shed the skin. But it's about us. It's about mourning the old version of us and letting it go. And something that I felt really prominently the other night was forgiving myself and asking God for forgiveness for having ever thought that God would send me a fake love that was horrific, because that's not God at all, that's the devil. So forgive yourself and let the old version of you die with the shed snake skin. Let it go. Stop holding on to people, but it's more about us. It's about us within, like facing ourselves and forgiving ourselves, and then yes, forgiving those people or situations or whatever that taught us those lessons and brought those things to our attention or triggered us or whatever. Yeah, look, amazing grace. Amazing grace. And then moving forward, as I said, because we're infinite souls, and there are some things that we come into this world to experience that are just lessons. They're not meant for us to stay stuck in those patterns, situations, relationships, cycles, whatever it is. And the snake is all about closing karmic cycles, karmic loops, karmic patterns, behaviors, ways of thinking, limiting beliefs, and old versions of us that would have tolerated so much less than we actually deserved or that we're capable of, right? And moving forward into the year of the fire horse, which is like forward movement in whatever way that means for you, right? And letting it unfold. So let the old version of you die and let the skin be shed. You have outgrown it. You got way too much to do in this world. You're way too powerful. Your love is like burning. Let it ignite the fire in you and like shed what no longer serves you. Stop trying to hold on. And I know that it can be hard, but like it really is about a mindset shift, and it's like energetically allowing yourself to release. So it's not just in your mind, but it's energetically allowing yourself to release that out of your body, out of your nervous system, right? Out of your energetic field, your aura, your light body, whatever it is you want to resonate with. But it's about releasing those emotions, releasing those thoughts, releasing that energy, and shedding the skin. So I really do hope that that has helped someone, like it's helped me kind of be a little bit more clear. If you're unsure, you can always pray and meditate on it as to what is, like what are the next steps for you, right? That's what we need to be doing. And keep spiritual hygiene up and prayed up and meditated and grounded, because you know, as you are trying to close out cycles, that's when that is when you know, the darkness can reach up and try and pull you back down, and we say no to that, right? I am a tireless influence of compassion, courage, and kindness. I've never pulled that card before. Sorry, I'll read that again. I am a tireless influence of compassion, kindness, and courage. Yep. That's what we're moving forward into. We've got things to do here. We don't need to hold on to the old. We've got bigger fish to fry now. We're infinite souls of light and love and abundance and authenticity and truth. So it's time. I'm sending you lots of love and have a great day.